I am Madhuri Abhale from Saraswat International Academy. I am teaching Mathematics of Standard 3rd. Here we are going to continue chapter number 2, Fun with Numbers part 10. So let's start with today's session, question number 34. Let's read line by line. A joker has 3 balloons with 5, 7 and 9 written on 8. Obtain various 3-digit numbers by different arrangements of these balloons and do as per instructions. Now, here with the help of 5, 7 and 9, these 3 digits we are going to use to make different numbers. Okay, like suppose example, you can make 579, 795, then 597. With the help of these 3 digits we are going to make the different numbers. So you can see here with the help of these 3 numbers I have made 579, 759, 795, 597, 957 and 975. Okay, so there are total 6 numbers I have find out. Now the question number 2 is, which is the greatest number from the numbers obtained? So with the help of these 6 numbers we are going to find out which one is the greatest number. So let's see. First we'll concentrate on first digit. Okay, so in 579, 5 will take first digit, then again 7, 5, 9 and 9. So the biggest number is 9 and 9. So we'll take last 2 digits. So last 2 digits are 957 and 975. So we are going to concentrate on second digit. Now tell me, 5 is a greater number or 7 is a greater digit? Yes, 7 is a greater digit. So 975 is the greatest number. This type of sums we had done earlier. Now the smallest number. Again concentrate on first digits. So 579 and 597. The first digit number, the smallest one. Okay. Now we are concentrating on second digit, 7 and 9. So which one is the smallest? Yes, 579. So our smallest number is 579. Let's see question number 4. Write the obtained numbers in ascending order. Now with the help of these 6 numbers we are going to calculate the ascending order of these numbers. So let's see. Numbers are 579, 759, 795, 597, 957 and 975. So now what do you mean by ascending order? Ascending order means smaller to greater number. Okay, so which one is the smallest number? First we'll concentrate on the first digit of these numbers. So 5 and 5, these two were smallest. Okay, after that 5 and 5, then second digit 7 and 9. So which one is the smallest? 7 or 9? 7. So we'll give it as first rank. Then the second on 597. Okay. After that 759, 795, 957 and 975. Again we are concentrating on first digit. So 7 and 7, 9 and 9. So which one is the smallest? 7 and 7. Okay. So again we are having two numbers 759 and 795. So let's see the second number 5 and 9. So which one is the smallest? 5. So we'll give it as number 3 and this one is number 4. Now the next is 9 and 9. Okay, after that we'll see the second digit 5 and 7. So which one is the smallest? 5. So we'll give it as 5 and here 6. So here we got our ascending order. Now if we talk about descending order, so that greater to smaller. So we are just going to write reverse. Okay, so first will come 975, then 957, 795, then 759, after that 597 and last 579. Now question number 35. Expand the numbers by using 100, 10 and 1. Now number were given here and we need to expand it into 100 form, 10s form and 1s form. Okay. First we'll take example. Number is 126. Okay. 6 is on 1's place, 2 is on 10's place and 1 is on 100 place. Okay, so the value of 1 is 100. So we'll write here 100. Okay, and 100 we need to write in circular form. So we just put circle on it. Now 2 is on 10's place. That means the value of 2 is 20. Very good. So we'll write this 20 as 10 and 10 and we'll put square on it. Okay, after that on 1's place 6 is there. So how many times we need to write 1? 6 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and we need to put triangle on these numbers. Okay, so it indicates that the 100 place value, 10's place value and 1's place value. Circular form shows 100 place value, square shows 10's place value and this triangle shows 1's place value. Now let's take 97. Okay, 7 is on 1's place, 9 is on 10's place. So value of 9 is 90. Okay, so we'll write 10 how many times? 9 times. Very good. Okay, now we are going to put square on it because 10's value indicates in square form. After that 7 is on 1's place. So we'll write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and then we are going to put triangles on it. Okay, so with the help of this method we complete number 97. Let's take next example 203. That means 203. The place value of 3 is 1's place, 0 is on 10's place and 2 is on 100 place. That means the value of 2 is 200. So I will write 100 how many times? 2 times. And we indicate 100 as circular form. Now there is nothing on 10's place. So 0 will not indicate 0. 3 is on 1's place. So 1, 2, 3. But in which shape? Triangle shape. Very good. Now let's take 459. 4, that means 459. Okay, so 9 is on ones place, 5 is on tens place, and 4 is on hundred place. So the value of 4 is 400. That means how many times we need to write 100? 4 times. Very good. And we just keep it in circular form. Okay, now next 5 is on tens place. So we'll write 10 how many times? 5 times. And in square box. Now 9 is on ones place. Okay, so we'll write 1 how many times? 9 times. And we are going to put triangle on it because ones place indicates with triangle. Okay, now let's take next example, number 7, 640. So I will write here 640. 0 is on ones place, 4 is on tens place, and 6 is on hundred place. Okay, now the value of 6 is 600. So we'll write 100 how many times? 6 times. Very good. So 100, 100. We are going to write it 100 times, and the value of 100 will indicate in circle form. So we'll put circle on it. Okay, after that 4 is on tens place. Now 4 is on tens place. So the number indicates 40 as per place value. Okay, so we'll write 10 how many times? 4 times, and we'll put box over it. Okay, after that 0 will come. So 0 is on ones place, so we are going to not indicate the 0 in triangular form. So with the help of this you need to calculate or you need to solve the other sums. So next one is question number 36. Write the numbers obtained from the cards of 100, 10 and 1. So students, in last question the number is already given. Okay, and we need to put this number as per 100, tens and ones. Okay, that means in circular form, in square form, or in box form, or the other one is on triangular form. Okay, and in this question, in question number 36, we had already given the box form, triangular form and circular form, and we need to count the total number given on that brackets. Okay, so let's see the example first. 10 and 10 is given, so let's add this to 10 plus 10. Everyone knows that 20. Okay, so we'll write here 20. That means we just need to total these numbers. So let's see the number 1. You can see here 10 and 10, so 20. Okay, we are going to count these numbers directly. So 10 plus 10, 20. Now count the 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there are 6 numbers. So let's add these numbers. 0 plus 6, 6 and 2. So the total of this question is 26. Now number 2. You can see here 100 is given and 10 is given. So first we'll calculate 100. How many hundreds are given? 1, 2 and 3. That means 100 plus 100 plus 100. So it will give you 300. Okay, you can also solve it directly. That means you can directly write 300 and one box is given of 10. So just add these numbers 0, 1 and 3, that means 310. Now let's take number 4. All hundreds were given. So let's count 1, 2, 3, 4. That means 400. Okay. 100, 200, 300 and 400. So answer is 400. Now number 5. First we are going to count 100. Okay. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600. So there is total how many hundred? 600. Now 1, 2 and 3. 3 is given. Now add these numbers. 3, 0, 6. The answer is 603. Now let's take number 6. First of all, count how many hundreds are there. 1, 2 and 3. That means 300. After that, count 10. Only one 10 is there. So we'll write here 10. Now count 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Now add 6. Let's count these numbers. 6, 1 and 3. That means 316 is your answer. Now let's take number 7. All hundreds were given. So let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So there are 900. That means your answer is 900. Now let's take number 8. Okay, how many hundreds are there? First we'll count 100. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 400. Okay, then count the 10. 1, 2, 3. 310, that means 30. Now 1. 1 is alone. So we'll write here 1. Now add this number 1, 3, 4. That means 431 is your answer. So with the help of this technique, you need to solve other sums. Now question number 37. You can see here, write in counts of 2. This type of sums you had already done in standard 2nd. But in standard 3rd, you are going to solve the same sums but with bigger numbers. So I am going to give some examples, like suppose 1, 3, 5, comma dash, comma dash. You need to find out the answers here. Okay. Now you can see one pattern is followed. Like 1, then 3, after 3, 5 is written. That means when I am adding 2, so 1 plus 2 will give you 3. Again add 2 in 3 will give you 5. Okay, when we are going to add 2, we are getting the next number. So add 2 in next number, 5 plus 2 will give you 7. So our next number comes 7. Okay, again add 2, then we'll get here 9. So with the help of this method, we are going to solve question number 37. So you can see here the question is 101, 103, 105. And you are going to solve the other, fill in the gaps. And we are going to solve counts of 2. That means we need to add 2 in these numbers. So add 2, 5 plus 2, 7. So the next number is 107. You can see here 105 plus 2. 5 plus 2, 7, 0, 1. So 107. Again add 2, then 109. Again add 2, then 111. So by adding up 2, we get the next numbers. Now number 2. 159, 157, 155. You can see here the number is decreasing. Okay. Now the pattern is we are counting it into 2. That means we are going to subtract 2 because the counting is decreasing by 2. Okay. So if 159 minus 2 will give you 157. Again minus 2 will give you 155. Okay. After that let's subtract 2. 155 minus 2. 5 minus 2 will give you 3. 5 as it is and 1. So next number is 153. Again minus 2. So 151. Now again you need to do minus 2. So I am going to do it here. 1 minus 2 is not possible. So I will cut this one and I will write here 11. Now 11 minus 2 will give you 9. Again I am going to cut this 5 and write here 4. So 4 as it is and 1 as it is. So next number is 149. You can see here 149. Again 149 minus 2. 147. Very good. Again minus 2. 145. So with the help of subtracting 2, you are getting the next numbers. So with the help of adding 2 and subtracting 2, you are going to solve question number 3 and question number 4 by yourself in homework. Now question number 38, write in counts of 3. In question number 37, the calculation was done with the help of adding 2 and subtracting 2. Okay, but in question number 38, we are going to count in 3. That means we are going to add 3 or we are going to subtract 3 from the given numbers. So let's start. 430, 433, 436. The order is in increasing form. That means we are going to add 3. So add 3 in this number, we'll get 439. Again add 3, 442. So with the help of adding 3 in the number, you are going to get the next numbers. Is it easy? Yes. Now number 2, 383, 380, 377. You can see the pattern is decreasing. Okay, now what do you mean by decreasing? Just they had subtract the 3 from each number. Okay, now again we are going to subtract 3 from this number. So subtract 3. So we'll get here 374. Okay, the next number is again subtract 3. So 371. Okay, now again we are going to subtract 3 from 371. So for that we need to calculate. So we'll cut this one and we'll write here 11. 11 minus 3 will give you 8. Then again cut this 7 and write here 6. So 6 and 3. So next number is 368. Now with the help of continuing subtracting 3, you will get the next answers. So with the help of adding 3, you are going to calculate question number 3, and with the help of subtracting 3, the question number 4 you need to solve. Now question number 39, write in counts of 5. So same, these two sums we had already solved, same, but here we are going to solve by adding 5 and by subtracting 5. So let's start. First one is 450, then 455, then 460. Okay, now add 5, 465. Then again add 5, 470. Again add 5, 475. So this method is very simple. So with the help of adding 5, you are going to get the next digits. Now question number 2. 375, 370, 365. The numbers were decreasing. That means they had subtract 5 from the number. So again we are going to subtract 5 from this number. So we'll get 360. Again subtract 5, 355. Again subtract 5, so 350. So with the help of the gap of 50, you will get the next numbers. Now number 3 and number 4 you need to solve by yourself in homework. Thank you. And the other questions like question number 40, 41 and question number 42 we are going to solve in next part. Thank you.